Hello everyone. Let's discuss about a topic on normalization. This is Netrasri from CSC department. So this normalization topic is a very important topic in database management systems. The entire databases which we ever see, whichever is being stored into the database, is following this normalization technique so that we are not getting any irrelevant data while we are trying to retrieve the data from that particular database. So what is this normalization? That is what we should see now. What is this normalization? This normalization is said to be a mechanism which is used to arrange the data in the database. This is a mechanism used to organize the data, arrange the data in the database. So how you are arranging or organizing the data in the database? For this purpose, you need to concentrate on certain issues like eliminating the data redundancy. Yes, what is data redundancy? Data redundancy is nothing but repeating the data. The data whichever is stored into the database, it should be a unique one. It should not be repeated. This suppose I am storing data of a particular student. Let us suppose that particular student's data should not be repeated in many places. Once it is stored into the database, it should be an unique value, and from that unique value, I should be able to retrieve the data. Because if at all, if there is repetition of data, redundancy of data, then the memory occupied by the that particular single record in the database will get increased, which is wastage of using such large amounts of memory. Okay, so in order to eliminate such things, we'll be using the normalization topic. We'll be using this normalization concept. Similarly, besides this, you have certain anomalies. They are called as insertion, updation, and deletion anomalies, which are already discussed. Okay, these different anomalies also should be eliminated or can be eliminated using this normalization technique. As such, when you eliminate all these data redundancies and different anomalies in the databases, by eliminating all these things, you will be storing the data into the database such that we can retrieve only the relevant data, such that we don't have any irrelevant data available in the database. Is this clear? So in order to specify this normalization, it is basically divided into various forms, various normal forms, something like first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, BCNF, fourth and fifth. So when you consider first normal form, the basic way of describing first normal form is 1NF, second normal form 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF and 5NF. By using various rules upon the tables available to us when we are storing the data into the database, by using these various rules, we can provide or organize the data in the database. Okay, so now we should see about various normal forms, because when you are storing the data in the database, it means that the data whichever is stored in the database is a permanent storage. It is not a temporary storage. Okay, it is a permanent storage. Likewise, we store the data into the hard disk. The same thing happens here. It is a permanent storage. So when we are doing something permanently, it should be stored in a very efficient manner, and that permanent storage should always consist of complete relevant data. So that is why our concentration is entirely on the database which we are storing in the database. So now simply a data is all raw facts, which is not in the form of a sentences, which is not in the form of an information, which is all raw facts, and that is stored into the database. And this particular database is managed by database management system. Now the database management system will be using various normalization rules, all these normalization rules, in order to make the data stored in the database as a relevant data. Is this clear? So now these are various normalization rules. By using these various normalization rules, 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF and 5NF, we will be storing the data in the database. As such, we can retrieve only the relevant information, relevant data from the database. Okay. Now, first of all, let us see what is a first normal form, 1NF. Okay. So when you consider any database, almost all the data which is stored in the database will be in 1NF. By default, we'll consider that as in 1NF. It will be in 1NF. Okay. But let us go through what are the rules that are available for first normal form. That is, the very first rule is in 1NF, it should only have single valued attributes or columns. That is nothing but atomic valued attributes or columns. When you say atomic value, it means that you should have only unique value. You should have only unique value for both the attributes as well as columns. See, if you can remember a database, a relation which is in the form of a table, it will be divided into various things called as rows and columns. So when you consider the data which is stored in the database in that particular table in the relation which is in the form of rows and columns, all the values in the rows and columns must be unique, a single valued attributes, a single valued columns. Is this clear? So the first normal form basically concentrates on such a thing. That is why whenever you are trying to retrieve some data from the databases, you will be concentrating on the primary key there. You will be concentrating on the primary key, and using the primary key, you will try to retrieve the data from the database. Because if you have primary key, it means that using that thing, primary key is always a unique value, is an atomic value, which is a single value which can be repeated once again in the database. As a result, using that primary key alone, you will be able to retrieve all the other data. Okay. So first normal form basically concentrates on that single or atomic valued attributes or columns. So when we are trying to convert the table into first normal form, we will be concentrating on this issue. We'll be converting it based on this issue, making single valued attributes or columns. Okay. And what are the restrictions for those values in the column? They should be of the same domain, because column is nothing but an attribute value which should be of same domain, and all the columns in a table should have unique names. And one more thing, it shouldn't have multi-valued or composite attributes. What are multi-valued attributes? If you can remember from our previous classes, multi-valued attribute is an attribute which is having multiple values. For example, 561 is a student who will be enrolling into a course called as C, C++, Java, let us suppose. So now 561 for a course, with respect to 561, for a course, for the single attribute or single column called course, it is having three different values, that is C, C++, and Java. Okay. If you say composite attributes, what is composite attribute? Example for a composite attribute is address. If you can remember, how is the address available to us always? Door number, street number, and something like city, and then state, and then pin code. Yes or no? So if you are somewhere in some other country, you'll have to start working from the state. Where is it? The pin code, the state, and then the city, and then the street, and then the door number. Yes or no? So if simply address can't be a single door number which you can't understand. It can't be simply a street number, because within a street there will be many houses. You can't understand what is the actual address there. Okay. Similarly, if it is city, we can't understand. City alone we can't understand. Pin code alone we can't understand. So when you consider address, you'll have to carry all these different values. That is nothing but called as composite attribute. Okay. So in first normal form, when you're trying to put the data in the first normal form, it shouldn't have multi-valued attributes or composite attributes. Suppose if the data which we are trying, because 561, we can't say that he or she should only enroll into one course. Yes or no? And 561, obviously, when we consider the address of 561, it will have 5 different values. We can, by looking at these multi-valued and composite attributes, we can't say that I am not going to enter your data into the database. No, that is wrong. We can't say that. We should surely enter the data into the database. Yes or no? Yes. So now, what to do in such case? What to do in such case when you have such multi-valued attributes or composite attributes? Those should be eliminated, but I want the data of that particular database. Okay, so I should convert that into some normal form. Let us suppose it is a first normal form. But when you say first normal form, it should have single valued attributes, atomic valued attributes are columns. So what to do? Now let us see one simple example for that. See, if you consider this particular table of a particular person related to some movies, the name, this is the name of the tape, this is the name of the first column, this full name, physical address, the place where he stays, these are the movies which are rented by him, and this is the salutation. Okay, so when you come here, this is the physical address, that means address which is a composite attributes. This is movies rented. This particular column is having two values, that is one movie is Pirates and the other movie is related to Clash of Titans. Okay, so now these both must be eliminated in order to make this into first normal form. Yes, how do you eliminate that? We eliminate it in this way. Like, see, the same table, what did we do earlier for Janet Jones? He had, within the same column called movies rented, he had Pirates of the Caribbean as well as Clash of Titans. Okay, but what did we do now? We are, in order to eliminate this particular multi-valued attribute, what did we do? We added one more row for the same Janet Jones. Okay, if you could remember the Janet Jones data, it is Janet Jones, First Street, plot number 4, two movies, Pirates and Clash and Salutation. For this single row, okay, for this single row, we divided it into two rows. Now Janet Jones, First Street, plot number 4, Pirates of the Caribbean is one row, as well as Janet Jones, First Street, plot number 4, Clash of Titans is another row. So what is the actual database? It is consisting of only 3 rows here, but when we try to satisfy first normal form, when we try to satisfy this particular first normal form for this table, we are converting it into different, or dividing that single row into different multiple rows. So what is happening here? Instead of having 3 rows there, here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows because of multi-valued attributes here. Because of multi-valued attributes. So if at all, if you have multi-valued attributes, to convert it into first normal form, remember carefully one very important thing. If at all, if you have multi-valued attributes, to convert it into first normal form, what you should do is you should add the number of rows into that particular database. Similarly, if you have a composite attributes, you should add columns, extra columns for the same table, so that, and then we can say that the table is converted into first normal form. Is this clear? This is what happens in the first normal form. Yes. What is the other rule here? Here one rule is satisfied, that is multi-valued attributes are eliminated. Of course, here there is nothing like composite attributes. But if at all, if you have composite attributes, as I told, it should be divided in such a way that it will have multiple number of columns. Okay. So now one rule is satisfied, that is there are no multi-valued attributes and composite attributes. Fine. What is the other rule? It should have atomic values. It should have atomic values, unique values. Yes, students keep asking me like, Mom, Janet Jones. When we consider this particular thing as a primary key, otherwise, if at all, if we have some other column here saying some other number, in that case other number is always unique to people, but this is the same person, Janet Jones is the same person here. Yes or no? So other number will be appearing 2 times here. Yes or no? So students keep asking, and considering other number as a primary key, ma'am, it is taking redundant values because it is stored twice. Okay, but according to one NF, we said that we should have only atomic values, but it is having redundant values. This is what students ask me. The problem is the solution for that particular question is, see, atomic values we need, that is fine. Though other number is repeated, though full name is repeated, though physical address is repeated, but the movies rented is different. Though salutation is also repeated, the movies rented is repeated. So when you consider with respect to the entire row, the first row is different with that of the second row, because in the first row, when you consider in the first row, the fourth column, because we added other number here, okay, the fourth column here is having different values. Because of this alone, we are considering this as a different, we are considering these as unique values or atomic values. We are not saying that these both are the same, because if it is the same, even these two also should be the same values. Here it should be Pirates of the Caribbean, as well as here also it should be Pirates of Caribbean, but that is not happening here in this case. That is why whenever you have multi-valued attributes, we will be adding n number of rows, multiple rows, such that somewhere some value within this particular row also can be different. By making this as a different thing, the entire row is getting differentiated. As such, it is unique or atomic. Is this clear? Is this clear? This is what is called as first normal form. This is the way how we convert the thing into first normal form. Is it clear? Okay. So this is how we will be converting the data in the database into first normal form, such that the data is rearranged in the database, so that we can retrieve only the what do we call, only the relevant data from the database. Is this clear? Fine. Thank you.